Hi students. So you have finished your 5-paragraph essay for Module 1, and we have learned a lot, and we're going to keep learning as we approach Module 2, the critical reaction essay. For this essay, as usual, we have the checklist. Make sure and scroll down after watching this video. When you scroll down, you'll notice we have 5 objectives. So our first objective to learn how to write the reaction essay is to learn how to summarize scholarly text by reading critically, identifying main ideas, rephrasing the material in their own language. Then is our second objective, apply strategies to avoid plagiarism in academic writing. Our next objective, incorporate source material using signal phrases and proper punctuation. Notice I have quizzes for both the plagiarism and the signal phrases. Our next objective is construct a works cited page with bibliographic information in proper MLA format. And you will be doing that for the work that you are reading and writing your essay about. Module objective 2.5, create a reaction by responding to a scholarly text content and defending a specific position with textual evidence and analysis. So this isn't just I like it or I don't. This is going to be looking at literary devices such as bias and audience in the reaction part to see if the way the author has written has made it the article content more understandable and effective for their intended audience. Okay? So let's get started by looking through the module, just scrolling down. Here's the readings. Your reading for the essay you're going to write. Chapter 2 and 3 tells you how to do the summary analysis. And then from Mindset, The New Psychology of Success is the article by Carol Dweck that you will be writing the essay about and analyzing and reacting. Now it says from because Mindset, The New Psychology of Success is the name of her book, okay? That's why Mindset, The New Psychology of Success is in italics because books are large containers. The from lets your readers know you didn't read the entire book, you just read this short excerpt from her book. Okay? These are in your Inquiry to Academic Writing text and reader textbook. For the rest of it, you've got a writer's reference. You're going to read section A1, Reading and Writing Critically, MLA section 2, 3, and 4 to learn how to avoid plagiarism, to learn how to integrate sources using signal phrases, and also to learn how to write your work cited. Okay? This is a video I made a while back from chapter 2, so it might give you a quick overview of the chapter, hitting the high points to make sure that what you've read is what is important for our lesson and our essay. So the first assignment, summarizing a text, I've created this annotation notes for every essay. And so if you read chapter 2 and 3 in your inquiry textbook, you'll learn how to fill this out. Now, this information you get on here is not the summary, but it is a guide to what should be included in your summary. Okay? So I put page numbers here to help you. Make sure, since this is a discussion, you see this icon here, that means it's a discussion. You need to respond to some friends here. Okay, so you're going to have 3 discussion posts. The first one is your summary. Okay, so not this, but it has to include all of this, okay, what's on here. And you do that by clicking Create Thread and responding, in this case, to 2 peers, okay? This is an student learning outcome critical thinking assignment. So that means that's something that we are working toward as a college for our accreditation. It also means that it makes you more marketable in our workforce to have these skills. These are assignments that the entire college will be looking at, so please do a good job for yourself and for the college. And there's also additional helpful information in the supplemental information folder at the bottom of this module. Our next assignment is a plagiarism quiz, so make sure you read this section thoroughly, take notes on it, annotate it. You do have 2 attempts, but they're going to be average, so if you just open it to see what's on it then and don't answer anything correctly, or just close it back up real quick, it'll be a 0 for your first attempt, and then your second attempt will be what you get. So the best you can get if you do that is a 5. So please study and take notes just like you were going to come in and I'm going to hand you a paper and you take the quiz, okay? So that you will be able to do your very best. So maybe if you get a 6 the first time, you get a 10 the next time. Now you have an 8, and that's a much better way to do these. It'll be the same situation for the signal phrase quiz. So make sure this time to study sections MLA 2 and 3 from a writer's reference. It will be average, so do your very best. MLA Works Cited page. This will be the Works Cited page that will be the last page on its own page of your essay. So make sure and do it correctly. Just follow MLAB, in this case right here, number 29. One selection, that's an article. In an anthology, that's your textbook, okay? And MLA 5A and B shows you what the page should look like. If you need any help, always remember to reach out to me or go to Star Tutoring. Remember, every time you go to Star Tutoring and work with the tutor, they send me a message and I give you extra points on your final essay. Our last assignment is putting it all together. You're going to turn in this essay 2 reaction essay. You're going to incorporate source material, supporting evidence, and you're going to not plagiarize. That means if you want to not use a direct quote, you want to use just your own words. Putting in your own words is called paraphrasing. And so you still want a signal phrase with a page number at the end, okay? And the signal phrase should include the author's name if the author is the one speaking. If the author is not the one speaking, then it's a little bit different in the in-text citation. You'll have the author's name and the page number. So that's what we mean by signal phrases. And the summary will be your second paragraph after, so you'll have your introduction, then the summary paragraph, then your 3 paragraphs analyzing one device in each paragraph. So for example, your 3rd paragraph might be analyzing how the author uses bias in her essay to make it more understandable for you, or how she uses second person point of view narration. It might be your second body paragraph. So you'll say how using second person, you, made it more relatable for you as her audience. And then the 3rd body paragraph could be something like examples. Her use of examples made it more effective for you as her intended audience. And then your last paragraph will be the conclusion paragraph, where you decide what this all means for you. Is this a good thing for your audience, the ones who are reading, the people who've never read her article. What can they learn from it? What's your takeaway from it? Okay? And what do you want them, your readers, to take away from your essay? All right, do your best. I'm looking forward to reading your articles, your essays, and if you need me, you know where to find me.